Welcome to the epic world of dog training. I am JT Lawson. I am the lead trainer at Make Your Dog Epic. I also own the Oklahoma locations for Make Your Dog Epic, where we turn your canine companions into truly epic dogs. Get ready for your daily doses of wisdom as we tackle your questions and unleash the secrets to mastering dog training. As always, our goal is to gain obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, good job. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, let's try again. Oh, what? One more? No? Okay.
All right, welcome back to the Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Dog Training Podcast. And on today's podcast, we're talking about how to find the best dog trainers in Tulsa, Oklahoma. How do you find the best Tulsa dog trainers in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Well, I'm going to walk you, James. I mean, this is the kind of stuff people get overwhelmed by it. They think about these things. They start to go, oh my gosh, I just want my dog to stop jumping. I really want to stop the leash pulling. I have to just squash the fear my dog has of people. I got to deal with the endless biting and the aggression and this just endless barking. If the dog barks again, my mind's going to explode. It's going to explode. My brain's going to explode. I can't handle it. And so they go to makeyourdogepic.com, and they've looked around other websites, though. We're not the only, this just in, we're not the only dog trainer out there. So people go to other websites.
Right.
Can you believe that, James? Could you believe wonderful people go to other websites?
I can.
Okay.
I sure can.
So let me do it right now. I'm gonna do a search right now. I'm gonna type in find the best dog trainers in Tulsa. I'm just gonna do a quick search here to see what I find, and we'll see. Okay, so I'm doing a search. And, there's a dog training company coming up saying that they can train your dog in 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, that's great. Then you got another one that says voted 5 stars in Tulsa. That's great, too. You got another one that says they're the best dog trainer. But at the end of the day, what I have found is that you got to kind of try it before you buy it. That's why our first dog training lesson is always going to be 50 cents. It's always going to be 50 cents. You say, it's 50 cents, but what's your method? What's your process? Well, James, I've written a new book called Make Your Dog Epic. And on page 24 of this incredible book, it's a real page turner, James. People could say the pages are so hot, it's almost like the pages are burning. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's incredible. People love this book here. And if you go to page 24 or chapter 5 of the book, this chapter is titled what there, James?
The Boom Method Explained.
Well, James, I'm gonna listen as you tell me here. I'm gonna take notes, and I'll interrupt you with some questions I may have as you read from page 24 of the new Make Your Dog Epic book.
In order to establish ourselves as the best dog trainers in the world, we have created a simple but effective dog training methodology known as BOOM. This is the mindset we use to train both our dogs and our trainers. BOOM. Big expectations, overwhelming encouragement, optimistic and consistent feedback, more repetition until mastery occurs. When you bring your dog for the very first 50-cent lesson and dog training session with one of our local locations, you will immediately witness the professionalism, skills, and mastery of the dog trainers we choose to team up with.
Now, real quick, I would have to say this. If somebody's willing to train a dog for 50 cents and they're not good, I mean, let's just say someone's not a good trainer.
They're not going to last long.
This would be a tough way to make an income. That's a tough gig, right? I mean, 50 cents. I mean, wow. So somebody out there, I mean, if you do schedule that first lesson for 50 cents, you got to have a certain level of confidence knowing that, wow, this person actually believes in what they're saying.
Right.
All right, let's continue, James.
As you watch us utilize proven best practice dog training methods, your mind will be so blown away that you may want to wrap your head up in duct tape. So big expectations there.
That one got you, huh? That was a zinger. You weren't ready for that one.
That was a great one.
That's why people love the book, Make Your Dog Epic.
So we set massive expectations for both ourselves and the dogs we train. Imagine having a world-class trainer train your dog so that they can have unlimited off-leash freedom. Our goal is for your dog to listen to the first command every time. When they do this, your dog will have more freedom, which equals a better life.
Now, James, again, I think if I'm out there and I go to makeyourdogepic.com, I think it's reasonable that I fill out the form, and I probably think, well, what are you going to charge after that? Well, we have 3 different packages, and we have scholarship pricing. We actually have specials we're running from time to time where we'll beat any competitor's price. So it really is the hottest deal going. But continue reading here from page 25 of the new. It's a new classic. It's it's an instant classic. This is like, those old shoes, the old. What is it? The old shoe, the Converse shoes, the classic Converse shoes. This is like an instant classic. This is like the early Jordan sneakers. I mean, this is an instant classic. This right here is like Christmas Vacation. This book is hot. Continue, James.
Overwhelming encouragement. If your dog does a command to satisfaction, we shower them with positive reinforcements with either treats or praise or both. That way, the training environment is not only mentally stimulating for your dog, but also super fun. Optimistic and consistent feedback. No matter where your dog is training, your dog is going to need optimistic and consistent feedback. If the dog does not do the command, we are never mad. However, we have to be consistent with the focused attention and showing the dog the correct behavior. We must set up the best learning environment for your dog. More repetition until mastery occurs. Just like learning how to play the piano, growing a garden, or growing a business, teaching your dog how to become well-behaved requires discipline, focus, and more repetition until mastery occurs. However, when you hire Make Your Dog Epic dog training, you do not have to invest your personal time to train your dog how to become well-behaved, because that is what we do.
Hey, James, have you had a job at a restaurant before?
I never have.
Really? You never have?
Nope.
Okay.
Food store, though.
A food store. Well, if you work at a restaurant, they typically have a kind of ingredients or a recipe for everything. That way, it produces a predictable result. You show up to the restaurant, you order a hamburger, French fries, a steak, whatever, and you can have a certain confidence that the food is going to taste good.
Okay.
And that's because they follow a recipe. For dog training, we have a proven recipe, and we call this the focused. Don't cry. I know it's incredible information here, but we call this focus-based positive reinforcement dog training. And so we have a method that we adhere to, a system that we adhere to, and that's how we produce so many successful client case studies. I mean, day after day, week after week, month after month, this is what we do. James, continue with your bad self.
So here's a notable quotable from Vince Lombardi, and he says, "Practice does not make perfect, only perfect practice makes perfect."
What does that mean to you there, sir?
It means you got to continually practice all the time if you want to be perfect.
And that's what we do. I think a lot of people, though, they come to the first lesson and they're thinking, well, wow, I mean, you guys are really good. Somebody's thinking, well, I could probably learn that. Why would somebody who has a job not want to devote 40 hours to teach White Fang to stop barking, to teach Cujo to be better behaved? Why would so many of our customers be busy working adults?
Well, you know what? After work, I want to spend my free time doing things that I want to do, and training a dog is not what I want to do.
Why?
I just don't know how to train a dog.
Right, and then if you did, it would take you'd have to have a new job, which would involve training the dog. So I encourage everybody out there, if you're planning your next vacation, and you're thinking about making your own airplane and then becoming a pilot to get from A to B, I recommend you don't. I recommend you find a proven pilot, a trained pilot, and get on an existing airplane and take that. But I mean, if you insist on trying to invent your own airplane and become a proven pilot, it could take longer to get from A to B. And that's the sort of professionalism that we bring to the table. We train dogs using our proven methods right here at Make Your Dog Epic. And James, final page I'm going to have you read from here. This is page 26. And we have a notable quotable from Harvey Mackey, the best-selling author, super successful motivational speaker and trainer. What does he have to say?
Be like a postage stamp. Stick to it until you get there.
Again, be like a postage stamp. Stick to it until you get there. That's how you train a dog. That's how you have success in life. And again, if you're out there today looking for a dog trainer that you can trust, simply go to Make Your Dog Epic and schedule that first dog training lesson for just 50 cents.
Do you need to have your dog professionally trained? Do you need your dog to stop barking at the neighbors? Do you want your dog to stop going potty in the house? Do you want to have an epic and well-trained dog at an affordable price? What makes the Make Your Dog Epic dog training experience unique? At Make Your Dog Epic, your first dog training lesson is just 50 cents, which is less than $1. Make Your Dog Epic is home to the highest rated, most reviewed dog training company in the area. At Make Your Dog Epic, we will beat any competitor's price for similar services. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if the training doesn't work, we never blame you or the dog, it's always our fault. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer the fastest turnaround time in the industry. That way you can start enjoying time with your epic dog as soon as possible. At Make Your Dog Epic, when you schedule that first lesson with us, we automatically enter you in for a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Whoa! Which is a lot like Oklahoma, except the weather's different. There's beaches, palm trees. But if you'd rather go to Oklahoma, we can do that as well. How does the Make Your Dog Epic training experience work? When you fill out that form on makeyourdogepic.com, we are going to call you and schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents, which is less than $1. We are going to meet you for that first lesson. That way we can tell you what it's going to take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. We'll either do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or we're going to do boarding school, where you send your dog with us and we take care of all the homework for you. No matter what you do, we're going to make sure everything transfers to you. Because it's pretty pointless if we get your dog to listen to us, but no one else in your family. Disclaimer, currently we do not offer a service that will get your in-laws to listen to you. You will receive unlimited ongoing group class for the remainder of your dog's epic life. That's because we want to be there for you and your dog forever. We never want you to have to use another trainer after training with us. Our goal is to teach obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because if we get your dog to listen, but we have to crush its spirit in the process, what's the point? Our motto is it's the same dog, but now it's all ears. You'll now have a well-behaved dog that you can walk or jog with without it channeling its inner sled dog and pulling you down the street. You will have a dog that won't bark at the neighbors or potty in the house. You will be entered in for a contest to win a dream trip to Hawaii that we will be giving away every January. Pow wow whoa, yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Take that first step and schedule that first 50-cent lesson at makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.